I hope this video helps. Please check out the playlist, Evidence for Christianity, Evidence for the Bible, End Times, and the Book of Revelation. I'll leave links in the description for all four. Enjoy. Change engine oil soon indicator is on. Time to change the oil on my 2022 Chevy Suburban. It has a 5.3 liter engine. I got a fan on it right now to cool off the engine because I've been running it. Don't want to burn myself. It takes 8 quarts. You can look at the oil fill cap if you need to see what type of oil it takes. Got my OW20 fully synthetic oil. There's my oil filter. Any parts or tools that I used in this video, I'll leave an Amazon link in the description with all of it. I am an Amazon associate, so do earn from any qualifying purchases when using my link. Make sure you have an oil catch pan large enough to handle 8 quarts. Make sure your parking brake is engaged. Just push this button and that'll do it. So you want to leave the hood open the whole time that you're changing the oil to disable the remote start, just in case somebody tries to remote start it by accident. And that's what it does. So it just locks the car and instead of starting the car. Try it again. Yeah, it just does that. So just to show you, it does actually start still. There you go. So from the driver's side you can see that blue canister is an oil filter. Then that plug right there, that bolt, is the oil drain plug. So I'll be using a 15 millimeter for the oil drain plug. There we go. There we go. Something to be mindful of is the oil splattered over here. Stupid. Now it's down to a drip. I'm going to put the oil plug back in. And now I want to wipe the surface that is going to meet with the bolt seal. Get that wiped off. And I wiped the oil drain plug off real good. Now we got to torque it down to 18 foot-pounds. Just double check. Yep, 18 foot-pounds. So I got this oil filter belt wrench here. I'm going to use to get on here and take it off. Alright, I'm going to let it drain for a little bit. Alright, this is taking a long time to drain, so I'm going to try to unscrew it more while I'm waiting for it to finish. Man, there's a lot of oil. Alright, now I want to reach under here and take it out because, oh my goodness, there's a lot more oil. Jeez. Alright, it's back down to just a little bit of oil dripping. See if we can get it out finally. Oh, there we go. Got it. Perfect. If you want to support my channel, leave a super thanks below, or you can join Robinhood through a link that I'll leave in the description. I'll both get a free stock. Or you can purchase something through the Amazon link that I'll leave in the description. I'll get a little commission. Continue watching. Now that we got everything out, we need to look up there and make sure that there's no seal left over from the oil filter, and there's not. You would see a black ring up there. It's and then you can also check the old oil filter, which isn't always the most reliable in case somebody left one on there from the past. They see a black seal around there, so we still got it, so that's good. Sometimes it gets stuck up there around that seal surface on the engine. So now I want to wipe off the seal surface, clean up my area, and then put the new one on. So I want to prepare the new oil filter. And you want to make sure you take this plastic film off. So when you're looking for an oil filter ring on your engine, you want to also look for red. So black or red is all I've seen so far. And since this engine has the oil filter going straight up vertically, I can put some engine oil in it first so that it can so that it won't be completely empty when it starts the engine. So go ahead and put some engine oil into the filter and then wipe that oil around the ring there. Alright, it's good. It's about 3/4 of the way full. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this engine oil and then just wipe it around that ring to make a good seal when it goes up there on the engine. Perfect. Let's go put it in. There we go. Getting it to line up straight is not easy. There we go. Once it gets lined up though, it'll spin on real easy. Alright, then I'm just going to tighten it as tight as I possibly can by hand. Okay, that's as tight as I can get it. I'm also going to use these gloves that have some grip on them to tighten up that oil filter. That way I make sure it's completely tight. Oh yeah, I did pretty good just by hand without the glove. I can't get it anymore. Alright, time to fill it up. I'm going to fill it up right here. I'm going to put 8 quarts in it. So now I want to transfer 3 quarts of that. That way I know I get exactly what I need and it's on a level surface and I can measure it out. Alright, time to put that in. I also like to wipe off my oil fill cap. Before I put it back on. So look for any drips that you may have caused and then wipe it up and then we can start the engine and see if it has any leaks. Alright, let's start it. Looks good, I don't see any drips. So now I want to release my parking brake. Push on the brake and then push on this button. Park brake released. Now let's clear that change engine oil soon. Alright, I'm going to acknowledge that. Alright, so make sure you're over on the eye of the info and then scroll down to oil life and then hit the acknowledge. Are you sure you want to reset? You got to go over to yes and then acknowledge. Hey, it's at 100%. Yay. Now let's go for a drive and see if there's any leaks after we drive it. Alright, I don't see any oil drips forming on the bottom of the oil filter or on the bottom of the drain plug, and I don't see any signs of wetness other than what we created. So everything looks good. So now one of the most important things is clean up and disposal of your old oil. Some landfills will take your old oil, and also I take mine to the local auto parts dealer and they'll dispose of it for me for free. Just make sure you call them first to see who does it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And if you want to connect with me, I have a public group on MeWe called Share Your Trade, and I have an Instagram. I'll leave links to those in the description. Thanks for watching.